Greeting interwebs, it is Jackie K, and welcome for some more Let's Go Eevee. Last time I think I got everyone to around the range I would want them to be. Probably healing up Hoopla wouldn't be a terrible idea. But here's the game plan. Like, I just came up with it like 2 seconds ago, so I'll have to see how it goes from there. I think we're actually going to go to Simbar Isles first and foremost. We got the ability to see skim, and I do want to show off a little bit of this game's non-linearity. So I think we could like see how it goes. At least try to head towards there and see how it goes. Also, I just remembered that this is the final Eevee move tutor in this Poké Center here. So before I actually go do anything else, let's just showcase exactly what the dealio is with this dude. Oh, it seems you've been having a marvelous adventure. That means that you increase the moves I should teach you, so... By moves, you mean increase by one move. Or... Okay, no, I was wrong. They do throw 3 of them at... We got Sappy Seed, which is pretty much a attack that lets you do leech. It's a more powerful leech seed. It'll actually do damage, but have the side effect that leech seed normally would have. Again, like I said, these moves, despite their silly names, are pretty busted. Next off, we have Freezy Frost. I don't think it does something crazy like guaranteed freeze, but... Oh, it's like a attacking haze. The user attacks with crystal made of frozen haze that eliminates all stats changes among the Pokemon engaged in battle. Honestly, kind of the more underwhelming side effect, but it is a rare one to have. So, interesting enough that. And last, honestly maybe least, but like, it's more so the typing than the side effect that really makes this move good. Sparkly Swirl, which is a fairy type move. And considering that this game was not made with fairy type Pokemon in mind, it can be pretty busted considering how busted dragon types used to be. This user attacks the target with wrapping his whirlwind around overpowering pollen. Heals all stats conditions of the user party. I mean, like, it's an attacking heal belt, which is not bad. Like, there's a reason like this Eevee is so busted in the competitive scene that Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee had. The short time period that it was the most recent game. Alright, we'll keep that in mind, but I also just remembered, like, we got the ice move, so that's just as good. I'm gonna keep Jenny Girl's moveset the way it is right now, but as we approach other gym leaders, I'm definitely gonna be experimenting around with this moveset. And speaking of experimenting around with our party, I did some little research in between streaming sessions, and 69 has learned all the moves that are possibly relevant for her. Like, the only move I don't think she might have learned was Slam, but I could have sworn I have this memory of her trying to learn in the last part. I definitely went on a huge rant about how terrible Slam is of a move. So, learn it or not, I think it's time to finally complete the evolutions in our party. Just in time to, like, put one of these team members on the bench. I kid, but I mean, I can really like the part with any of the team members we have, but I do want to like get a ride Pokemon in our vicinity. So we may go back to like having an unofficial 7th team member. We'll just swap them in and out as we please. And I was on the fence about this for a long time, honestly, because we have 2 poison types. We have 2 Pokemon that have the biggest set of weaknesses in this game, with just how prominent psychic types are. Minus, like, we can teach Eevee Batty Bad anytime, and can pretty much negate that issue. But now that we open up our options, I think we'll get a ride Pokemon and swap it in every now and then. I have a couple ideas of what I want my ride candidate to be. Not this Pidgey, but it is of that typing. One of the Pokemon I have in mind. Like, I want to do something. There's a lot of like crazy ride Pokemon types in this game, and I was gonna do something with the Gold Park because we haven't showcased that off yet. Where I like import a Pokemon specifically for Gold Park that really boosts our numbers, or like it's kind of like something really silly like a shiny Pokemon or something like that. But then I realized that this is not my main file, so this does not have a Nintendo account, let alone connected to Pokemon Home. So any Pokemon that I transfer into this game are going to be stuck on this game forever. So for right now, I'm not going to mess around with Go Park too much. Might try working getting some expendable Pokemon in between streaming sessions and showcase the Gold Park in more full glory that way. Now, if I could get this Birdkeeper to turn around a couple more times. There it is! I can't believe it popped up this soon. But I think out of all the candidates, like, this is definitely one I wouldn't mind picking up now. It'd kind of be a throwback to one of my other failed attempts to actually LP a Kanto game. Because I've talked about Yellow versus Leaf Green a couple times. I talked about, like, the Yellow playthrough even before that. What I don't think I mentioned this too often was a very, very long time ago when a lot more of my friends in the LP community were into, like, racing against each other. And they actually had, like, encouraged video responses playing along. I kind of did that. I kind of gave up, like, halfway through the playthrough, though. Embracing the curse that I just can't seem to get the heart to finish a Kanto game. No, do I have Joy-Con drift my Pokeball Plus? No. Oh, you know what it is? The battery went dead. The battery was low on this thing, and I haven't had a chance to charge it. Which sucks, which means we won't be able to have the Crydex. But it's fine. I got a Joy-Con handy right here, so I guess we can use that. And for once, not have a Pokemon show up in the Crydex. Maybe we'll actually have a little bit better time with the controls. Maybe. To make up for it. Alright. A 1. A 2. A 3 is an Ultra Ball. Why get you getting in right away? So much for... Give me one sec. The robot apocalypse is coming around, and I gotta take care of it. And with that, we got one of the candidates for our possible 7th team member. Dotrio. When those two heads split into unique species, it runs close to 40 miles per hour in prairies. Oh, it's not even gonna let us name it. Well, that's fine. I think I'll come back and fight these trainers later, but for right now, let's pull up our new friend out of the Pokemon box, because we can pull that out from anytime, anywhere. And give them a name. In honor of being a callback to that race I had so long ago, I think I'm going to name this Pokemon after one of the Pokemon I had from that playthrough. Not necessarily the Dotrio that I actually used, but in honor of the starter. And if you get the reference, then you get the reference. If you don't, you don't. Maybe some other day I'll actually feel like explaining that a little bit more. Alright. Now I'm actually going to have 69 sit in the back for right now because she's pretty good in levels and just evolved. I don't think I have to worry about her actually being too underpowered. And we'll probably showcase more ride Pokemon as the game goes along, but oh man. This is why I actually want to get a ride Pokemon so badly. Not only get a cool animation of like being able to ride on it. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I thought that the Pokemon you ride around carry you around faster than if you were just walking. So it's like the closest this game gets to actually having a bike. But Doltree, I guess in my main playthrough, I normally would use like the shiny Ponia that evolved into a shiny Rapidash, and it just feels faster than this Doltrio. I know not all ride Pokemon are fast. There's some that you just ride for the fun of it, and maybe we can like showcase that a little bit more in the future. But before we leave town, I just want to pick up this item. And while this won't be the conventional way to actually get to Simbar Island, I want to do it this way, because this is honestly the way I did it all my life growing up. Because typically what you do is surf south, make your way to these Seafoam Islands, go for the puzzles and all that, catch the legendary Pokemon, and end up on the other side, taking you to Simbar. However, for some reason, Kid Me could figure out the puzzle of Seafoam Island enough to actually get to Articuno fight and catch it, but could never, like, get out on the right side. Like, I always get put, well, on the right side, not the correct side. So, growing up, I never actually knew that you could actually get to this left side. I feel like I would have figured it out by the time Fire vs. Leaf Green, or by the time I got the Gen 3 remix of it, but also, I was also probably too lazy to actually care, like knowing that I could just go this way. And I mean, it's been a- whoa. Did you do that order? I know we've been alluding to, like, if we ride on our Gyarados and that it would replace Jenna Girl. I gotta see that again. Or just like leap us all the way to the next century. Oh man, that's glorious. I'm so glad that just unintentionally happened, and well, so much for saving this for when we actually went to Saffron. Just let us through already. No way, our members are only allowed. So to let no one else in. How can you say that when we're on the same side? How rude, you deny a beautiful girl what she wants? Move it already! Hey, Jesse, wait for me! Look like he blacked out. Interesting. Well, hopefully he says. This leaves me in a bit of conundrum because now I feel awkward just walking away from this. Change of plans. We're gonna go to Saffron City after I explore around a little bit. Oh, you jerk! Watch where you're walking. Look, don't hate on me just because I have an awesome ostrich on my side. It's got triple the heads that you have. The copycat is cute. I heard she really likes Clefairy, so I'm gonna show her one once I catch one. I mean, I keep procrastinating this particular section anyways because that building has probably one of the most infamous dungeons in this entire game. Maybe the entire series. Now I wish I would have waited to actually evolve Gambilia. Cause I don't know if this is gonna work. Now that Gambilia is a full-blown Clefable. We might be able to pull this off even if that's the case though. Come on now, Gambilia. We are gambling on not accidentally overdoing it with you. Hi, do you like Pokemon? No, I just asked you. Huh? You're strange. Quick minigame, but that's my favorite hobby. Pretty mirror, look at me, see how pretty I can be. Well, this is just disappointing. I think we have a backup plan, though. I'm pretty sure that's not the only Clefairy that we call at Mount Moon. Yep. So sorry, Gambilia, you are actually getting replaced by one of your brethren for 2 seconds. Alright. I think I breezed through this game a lot quicker than I remember, because I don't even remember doing these poor sidekicks. Oh, so you get here, let me mimic you again? You have a Clefairy with you, you want to show the copycat? Sure. Oh wow, real life Clefairy, I've never seen one before. Thank you so much. You know what, I'll give you a TM that lets your Pokemon create a copy of itself. Well, that's one way to like get around the changes of the mechanics of the game. Substitute lets you create a decoy of itself by spending HP. I think she would literally like teach you Mimic, give you a TM for Mimic. The move, you know, the move that actually mimics your move in the older games. So I guess that was a bit of a surprise in of itself. Let me just swap Gambilia back in here before I forget she exists. Cause I know it sounds crazy, but I know I'm dumb enough to do that. Come on now, Gambilia. There was nothing to fear. Ever. Alright, I'm kind of wondering what the backstory behind that Chansey is anyways. I'm pretty sure it's the thing that's been going on in every single game that we actually meet up with the copycat lady. Like, her parents have that particular Chansey. And I don't know why. I mean, like, it's pink like a fairy, so it's not the farthest stretch thing. But it's just different enough to kind of make me go, Anyways, like, this place does have a gym. One of them is actually blocked off by rockets, though. And the other, if we actually read the side, is the Fighting Dojo. So I think we'll save both those two for later. And what's this cop doing here? Team Rocket, we've been cracking down though, but they keep coming. Really, on 2EH, it doesn't really seem like you're doing too much to stop the Team Rocket. You're just kind of just standing there, my lady. No offense, but couldn't you try to do a little more? Like, I just walked by you and you didn't even flinch an inch. This place is completely overrun, madame. Trainer Fans Club, talk about your favorite trainers here. How come I remember this? Like, maybe this was actually something they had in Fire Red Leaf Green? Because I know it wasn't in the original. But this definitely been a concept that's been done a couple times, and it doesn't feel completely unfamiliar with this place. It doesn't feel completely unfamiliar that it... Though. I remember it. I remember like it having like some connectivity that were like, I guess if they give like the place in Ruby and Sapphire where like things you do actually affect. Eventually, if you do enough in the game, you can kind of win over the fans of the trainer club over and over and over until like you have a whole fan posse. And because Fire Red and Leaf Green are remakes of those older games, kind of gives me the impression that maybe there's something in here that's a parallel to that game's world. I think this word. Wait, don't say a word. You wanted this. Indeed I do. Best psychic move in the game. Psychic. Is an attack that may lower the target's special defense, but the real draw about it is it's pretty powerful with no major drawbacks. If I have a party member that can learn it, I'm better off just teaching it to them right now. Substitute is interesting, but I don't know if, like, if I really have any Pokemon to play around with. Like, Gambilia might be able to like set a substitute and then like be safe from everything. But also because this is not really a this is a casual playthrough and all, I might be better just teaching it Psychic. I'll probably, because I have the TM for Thunderbolt, I'll probably be alternating between Psychic and Thunderbolt as I see appropriate. And considering where we're going next, it might be better just to go for Psychic. Alright. So I think with that we've made a full rotation around, and I did heal up. I mean, I was still looking forward to just going and testing out surfing with Hoopalele. But, we might as well. It'd be kind of weird to just walk away and him still being dazed 10 years later. I have to tell you, our office is a bit of a disaster right now. A real disaster. There's no place for kids. There's so many dangerous people around. Aw, don't base has a stick in the mud. You won't even let us take a look around? Oh, you're Blue! Deep Blue! Hey, I've been looking for you. What are you doing in a place like this? Well, Team Rocket. No surprise. Team Rocket goons cause trouble all over the place. You and me are the same length. We can't let Team Rocket do whatever they please. Well, what do you say we do? We do whatever we can do, so in short, here the plan is. The protagonist is gonna go drive Team Rocket out of Difficult, as he planned, but it'd be crazy to let him do something alone, so... yeah, all the two capable people here are gonna send him. While you squeaks are out doing that, I'm gonna take a loop around Kanto, squashing all Team Rocket where I can find them. One of us is sure to let us know where the boss is hiding. Well, man, I was looking by the Pokemon League to tell the big league what's going on there. Maybe. Maybe, if they're such a big deal, why wouldn't they, like, come and split around and come out when they hear that there's urgent things going on in the world? If you want me to leave this place to the two of you, then you gotta prove you're up to the task. I'll carry your gold shirts, so show me what you got. Is my team prepared for this? Also, I think we're gonna have 69 just come back in for a little bit. Yeah, fully just because I don't know how under level I am, because I might be doing this all a little out of order. I'm pretty sure the game still expects you to go take on the Future City Gym before coming back here. So... it's a little bit of a debate because, like, Order just came in the party and does run out our party a bit. But I'll take the raw power. Jen and Girl's kind of like our Jack of all trades, or Jacqueline of all trades, we could say. And even though I didn't, like, do anything to prepare her moveset accordingly, she has such a wide variety of moves. I think she can cover the bases of anything my other party members can't. I'm at least pretty confident in that. Oh, and he's only sending out 2 of his, like, 4 Pokemon, and ironically enough, this probably was a good time to have Order come in. But well, this isn't the worst matchup. I'm kind of neutral to Grass, and I got this lovely move. That only did about half the damage. I mean, I guess I'm a little under-leveled, but it could be far, far worse. So yeah, I guess I'll, like, stick through with this and see how it goes. Also, I just realized that we're, like, approaching 20 minutes. You know, let's see if Hoopalele can just handle both of Blue's Pokemon all on her own. I do have the Waterfall, and Charizard is not a dragon. Got a little concerned about the flinch hacks there, but I guess it didn't really matter. Good job, Hoopalele. You proved that we can carry this team, or carry our team through this place on you alone. Good thing we have the rest of the team though, just in case. Oh man, so you really are up for Team Rocket. I feel pretty good leaving this place in your hands. So while they spar it out, I think I'm gonna actually end it here, because it feels like we haven't really done much, but I am up to like 25 minutes in my recording, so it's probably better to like save Silph Co for the next episode than to like try to start it in the middle of things. Pacing and all that. So thanks again for tuning in for this edition of Let's Go Eevee, and when we meet up again, we'll explore this place. And hopefully not have a terrible time just navigating through it. Childhood... mad memories seeping through the brain. Alas. Take care.